We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
20! Run. Scott!
Mayfield to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Mayfield. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
13-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set! Set! 10 black. Set.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football. to begin this second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Set, cut.
That's going to be caught.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Nick Scott up from the secondary for the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They go play action with Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. It's Otten in motion. On 4th down, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And a good run there. We'll give him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
B.Sun is playing with the Panthers. That's me. Watch me work.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike,
We're a decent
it's not
team.
necessarily how many yards they run for.
Decent
it's
at
how many
best.
big plays do they generate on the ground, and when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
It's 2nd and inches.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That's holding at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tommy Tremble.
A lot of times we beat ourselves, to be honest with you. Our defense could use some improvement, to be honest. Well, the defensive play calling.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
It's all about clock management.
Following the touchdown, it is
If you're playing somebody that you feel like is better than you or score easily, then you want to manage the clock. You want to run the ball and hope that you have a pretty good defense. There ain't no fair game in Madden, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. He's about to quit.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving.
Big time, let's go, boys, let's go!
A gain of a yard.
King, king,
Brings
king!
up 2nd and 14 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert 33.
Baker to throw. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half.
See that setup? It's all about the setup. Think one way, go the next.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Thanks, bro.
Here we go. Black 40. Set.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
52 blue. Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Panthers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
43.
On second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. I think the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Red, cycle, blaster, 6. Go red. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 7.
Well, it seems like whatever they talked about during the halftime break, it appears to have worked. I mean, they don't have a lot of room for error, but big plays like this, it's going to go a long way in helping them chip their way back into this game.
To return is Johnson. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Baker. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the first down.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
No, sir.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Mayfield. Moving to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for.
Brings up second.
And it'll bring up second and goal.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Flush to his right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Time off this clock.
Set hut. 50 green. Set hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Elijah Kansas in on the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
Claws red. Ready. Hey, hey, blue. Smash red. Black ultra. Blue stripe. Grill green. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Slide, switch, yellow. Here we go. Blue, 32. Blue, go. Hey, green.
So, 3 quarters now.
Don't make it
in the
easy
books.
for him.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10. The RPO, that's out to McMillan.
Fake the point. It's going to be.
And he's in.
A lot of people around the clock.
McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just
This
don't
is
think
with the
there's
sorry-ass
any coming
Panthers.
back from this deficit.
With a raggedy offensive line.
On now is Fitzgerald for
squad, though.
PAT. He gets it to go, and the Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Now he got to throw the ball. So all I'm doing is play the pass. Double up Mike Evans and watch the other guy. That's it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Yeah.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
I appreciate it.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert!
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer first down.
King! Stop!
To throw is Mayfield.
Thank you.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to...
So he tapped out. Yeah, thanks, bro. On to the next.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. this will be a touchback. So we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Hit him with the bullshit early.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, red, yellow, blue.
So he's in the zone. This should work.
Hut, hut.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He finds room right away. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Trickery.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Check view. Here we go. Set. 45. White. Check. Hut.
Out the middle. Hubbard. They're still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The
Score
Panthers
quick
take a
and
6-0 lead right away.
get the ball 2nd
Chuba
half.
Hubbard with the touchdown.
You know what a run like that does?
My goal is to be a 2 touchdown runs.
For the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Hopefully I can stop him.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the
Gotta watch
Panthers
the
will jump out to a
halfback.
7-0 lead.
The other guy.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. His first throw is an interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Yeah, man, I try to be. You know,
95.
that's right.
Check, man. Check.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I try to set them up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
The ball.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Strike. Check striker. Yellow. Go.
Tricky. Maybe pick them fast.
Ready?
Hubbard again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. And we will not see the field goal try just yet as the clock has hit zeros on our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. Field goal team is out, and if he can make this and push this to a 2-possession ball game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks, first down.
Come on, come on.
First and 10 at the
18 Cardinals, 18
41-yard
Cardinals.
line.
Bill Rupp from the gun. Lays out. What a catch. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie. And that'll give him a new set of downs.
12 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Get it.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
Third and short, it's Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing it again here. Cobbs, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Come on, set. Viking,
Trying for it with Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Green jacket, claws red. Blue striker. Ultra, go ultra. Blue, go. Set.
Young working from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Six, mega. Fury, yellow, zone red. Red, yellow. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled.
That's
with
interference,
markers
baby.
down. This one should be on the defense. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Ready? Great.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, next, drill, green. Hey, red. Blue, black. Smash, red. Flight, blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's able to kick this out wide. That'll lead to a nice pickup of 7. Now timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down. Ready?
Quick throw finds him out wide. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go now.
Toss play. This is Walker. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To throw. Here's Milroe. Jump off, caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Set that up, baby.
Simmons picks it off.
All the time. Just milk the clock. That's all I got.
Gain that momentum and confidence because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Strike. Check. Strike. Set. Go.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Ready. Ready. Hey, 50, green. Dispute, yellow. Hut, hut.
On third down, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab. He's still going. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
33, yellow. Set.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Scary.
The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled.
Oh, he's gonna quit. Got one more.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And off we go from the Windy City. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Williams going to keep it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Now Williams. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score that opening drive, but they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Ready.
We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Check. Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Now Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
1st and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Ready.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, Bryce.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, it is 2nd and 9.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set.
Our throat, left side, caught by Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
That one, take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready.
He'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a 1st down.
Steal. Check steal. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get about 5.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Blue 32. Mega. Check Hutton.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Ready?
Covered. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Red 38.
He's playing that, sure.
Hut.
That is caught outside on the RPO. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
On the coverage.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Ohio State. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back.
And no, I don't use
Second
switch
half
stick.
of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I hate this. That's what's messing up the game, the switch stick.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ready, Ready. Hut.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Set hut. Yellow, 43. Black Ultra. Spot.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He dropped this down to Hubbard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7.
You don't blue. Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Quick throw here is complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run with Hubbard. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. Ooh. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears first
They'll put
down.
Loveland in motion.
1st and 10 at the
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal.
45, White. Check,
Throwing is Young. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
From the 1, second and goal.
Down. Cut.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mitchell Evans. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Bears 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you got to run.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yes. Ready to run. Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's the pass rush, gets home, and he goes down. DJ Wanham in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll put Loveland in motion. Third and long. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down.
Vegas, Vegas!
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Punch forward, punch forward! Yeah. Tempo.
Throwing again, Williams. All alone is the tight end, Loveland. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game off. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
That's
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Okay.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
45. Watch, blue striker. Ready?
The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Got it? Set, hut. Yellow, 560. Set,
Now Dowdle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
at this point, it is what it is.
Ready.
He's trying to
The
get this
offense
over.
not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Go now. 33. Yellow.
They'll go. Young. And he's not going to get away. They shot him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here's Swift, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready to run.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down.
Dad, what is up? Dad.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run with Swift.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Second and goal. Here's a run with the tight end. Trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up third and goal.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
Vegas!
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. What a stand there. Fourth and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Red, 38. Slide through.
Young to throw on first and 10. Short one there, caught by Tremble. The Bears go ahead, kick their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
11-yard line.
Now it's second and 1.
Here we go, set. Zoom, black, 95. Cut.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready. 43 rail. 60 red. 60 red. Cut, cut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Johnson. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Happy time. Unacceptable, bro. That's crazy. He had the game. Well, he could have tied it up. I'll be right back.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sanders now to the air right away. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
12. First down, Browns.
Let's go next, please. Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
To throw is Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing, Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
Hey, green. Red, 38. Drill green. Ready.
A give running right. It's Hubbard. They'll get this down to the 38.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Drill, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Down. 50, green. Green Jack. Set, go.
Young quickly to the flat. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Blue, 32, yellow, zoom. Set, cut.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Fury, yellow, blue striker. Ready?
Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Browns nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact,
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Zoom black. Hey.
They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 7.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Black, 95. Set, go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here we go. Black 40.
They run again with Dowell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay,
they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22, ultra. Go ultra. Set.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Got it.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
50, green. Set, hut.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Sanders. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Come on. Hit. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Now Sanders. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he stopped immediately there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Set. Red, 38. Go red. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Straight ahead with Hubbard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Right back to Hubbard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6.
Yellow, 43. White.
Off the play fake, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cut. 45. Black shot. Light blue.
Young off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. That third down conversion good for 23.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ready. 33, yellow, red, cycle. Hey, green. Ready.
Here's Young. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here we go, set. Black 40. 6. Hey, good.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Drill green. Let's go now. Yellow, go. 10 black, ultra. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Red, 38. Smash. Strike. Check, strike. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Floater there is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Sanders to throw. Open man, that's Bond. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this.
Guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Yellow, line. Here we go, set. 33, yellow, switch, yellow. Set, home.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 36-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
52 Blues.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ultra, 10 black. Hey.
Young will set to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Red, yellow. Go red. Mega. Claws red. Blue is striker. Hut.
Young. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Set. 45, white. Ready?
And they take a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work
Yeah,
of art.
yeah,
You
thanks,
like
bro.
the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.